Mukherjee. I joined Lawsico community last year. I am presently employed as the senior legal officer at a reputed health sector company. Uh, I used to practice law after passing out from my college, and thereafter, for about 7 years or 8 years, I practiced, and thereafter joined a company. And presently, I am working in a different company. So this is my story. Basically, I did not pass out from an Envy League National Law College. I passed out from University of Calcutta in 2010. So this is my basic background. I am having to handle arbitration mostly. I'm having to handle consumer cases also. And as the senior law officer, there are other issues like compliance. Although we have specific persons to look after that, but being the senior law officer, I cannot wash my hands off from my duty of overall supervision. So I get involved into that. I get involved into drafting various petitions, replies, etc. Basically, our company is engaged in PPP model of business. So it is entering into various MOUs, contracts with governments to provide service as a service provider, where the government is, of course, the client. So as we know, government contracts are basically lopsided to favor the government, of course. And we being a private entity, our bargaining power at the time of entering into the contract is not much high. So there we have to enter into some onerous agreements which are not particularly beneficial to us, and for that reason later on a lot of issues arise, and I have to tackle those issues. All PPP contracts, all government contracts have arbitration clause, and naturally the first step is arbitration. So keeping in mind that we are a company doing business, so we make sure that we are in compliance with the Companies Act 2013 now. Otherwise, we cannot do business with the government company because there are certain restrictions put on by the government. So this is basically what I do right now. And there are, since we are a health sector company, we have hospitals also. So there are various consumer court cases, matters. There are land disputes regarding our hospital sites. So those are the things that I deal with right now. There are some HR issues also which I have to tackle, like labor law complications, where we have to discuss with the HR what ways we can approach or deal with the situation of the problem. As we all know, particularly in Kolkata, in West Bengal, in lower courts, the type of cases that we handle are particularly different, mostly because most of the cases are regarding general civil disputes like land matters, criminal matters that I used to deal with. But when we are entering the company, there are a variety of plethora of disputes that are that you haven't handled while you practiced in court. Because I was practicing in subdivisional courts and district courts, not much in high court, where arbitration matters are mostly used to be mostly dealt with. Now there is commercial court, so the matter is different. So I wasn't exposed to much of arbitration, and in fact I wasn't at all exposed to arbitration. That's why I thought it would be very practical and right for me to take this course up so that I can deliver my services better to this company. Now, arbitration is a procedure, of course, it is not a substantial law, but that knowledge is very critical for delivering quality service to the company. And secondly, as I said, I didn't have much knowledge over company law, and at the time I passed out from my LLB course, I read the old Companies Act, and that too not in depth. And since I did not practice company law as such, I had not much of knowledge regarding that, or not much of practical exposure to companies law. And I felt, since I wasn't, my base wasn't much strong in the previous Companies Act, I wasn't able to catch up with the new Companies Act also. So I thought it would be very beneficial and right for me to join a Companies Act course also. I joined the Diploma in Companies Act 2013, Corporate Governance and Semi Regulations, because when you are in a company, you cannot rule out the Companies Act 2013 because you are dealing with arbitration or consumer court cases, because a basic knowledge of the Companies Act 2013 and corporate governance is mandatory in whatever genre you are dealing with. So that is why I took up this course. Since I said that I am working with arbitration mostly, the certificate course in arbitration has been a very big boon, because I did not have much knowledge regarding arbitration matters. So whenever I am having to draft various notices for commencing arbitration, and I'm having to defend my client also sometimes in reply to notices of arbitrations, and I am having to deal with various arbitral institutions also. Now, previously, I would have had to learn on the job, and I would have had to make various mistakes, and for which the company might have suffered some loss. I don't know. And I, I am also dealing with some external clients, sorry, some external advocates who are on the panel of the company. So if I am not able to properly brief them regarding how we should go or supervise on how the matter should be dealt with, they would not generally take much interest in the matter if I am not being able to rightly guide them, if you say, because they are not particularly aware of the nitty-gritties of the issue. That's the job of the in-house counsel. So that part has helped me immensely. Otherwise, I would have been blind regarding arbitration matters. And secondly, my company is also involved in certain acquisitions under the IBC also, which I missed earlier. So basic knowledge of the Companies Act 2013 is mandatory for that. And to have a general sense of confidence, if you are in the company doing whatever work, you need to know the Companies Act and the allied laws. Basically, you have to have some sense. If you do not have in-depth sense also, because there are guys who are doing compliance who are out there for that job only, but you have to do some interdepartmental liaisoning also, and without that knowledge, you will not be confident, and you would not be able to deliver the right kind of work in the limited time that you have. Just like I said, I have been using the course in various ways in my understanding of laws, interpretation of laws, or have also uh, been certainly changed as regards the Companies Act is concerned and the arbitration laws are concerned. So that way, I have been able to interpret laws better. I have been able to understand the scenario much better. I am prepared beforehand, just as I said. uh, there is no particular incident as such that I can share with you, because every time I am having to deal with the Companies Act or the arbitration matter, I am taking the help of the course material or the moreover the course templates that are being provided. And I feel Lawsico is doing a very nice job, because these are practical knowledge. Unless and until you practice arbitration for at least a year or two, you won't be able to learn whatever is being taught in this course. And you can learn that within 3 months. In fact, from the very first month, you would be able to commence your arbitration proceedings with confidence. That is the key word, with confidence. Otherwise, you won't be much sure of what you're doing unless you have practiced arbitration. So that part is there. The Lawsico team has been brilliantly supportive with whatever doubts that I have had, especially Komal man with the Companies Act course. They are very supportive, and I wish every success, I mean continued success to Lawsico. And I thank Lawsico for the help that whatever has been provided to me.